Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio, where we are getting attacked. Oh no, it's just those turrets I left out from last time. Good to see they are still useful. So unfortunately I'd already recorded a third episode where we'd upgraded our mining production like we said we were going to. We added 30 electric mining drills, which fills up exactly one whole belt of iron ore. We fed those into 48 furnaces with coal, which we also upgraded, and that feeds us one full belt of iron plates, which we then connected up to everything we built in episode 2. We also had a little bash at stone production. We've got just a little bit of stone being bunged in a chest, crafting furnaces and the like, of which I'm going to make a buttload now. We also set up a furnace cooking bricks out of stone and turning those into walls in an assembly machine. And today's jobs, what I think I want to do today is, since you guys unfortunately missed me building this because my recording failed, we're going to replicate something similar on the copper patch, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did for that one. And then if we've got time, we're going to automate some things. We're going to try and get assembling machines themselves automated, which requires... what does that need? That needs iron plates, gear wheels, and circuits, so there's a little bit of everything in there. And then we're going to try, if we've got time, to get some inserters crafting. But for that, we might need to increase our circuit production. So we're going to have to make a bit more of a dedicated circuit facility. We'll leave this here, because that feeds these guys. But one of my main goals in the next few episodes is to sort out a little come and grab station for everything we've got, where you can just pop along with all your stuff. And so you can grab all your transport belts, all of your furnaces, all your assembler machines, all your ammo you'd ever need. Anything you could want on a regular, you can come here and grab it, is what we're going to do today. At the end, I think. So let us start work on the copper. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip out what we've got here right now. Unfortunately, because it's just going to be in the way a little bit. I'm going to yank all this way. And we'll just take a little bit of this copper to get that last bit of ore pushed through the system. There we go. Hire that in there. Right, lovely. So we're going to need 30 of our mining drills. And we get attacked again down here. A single light got destroyed. Couldn't even tell where. But oh well. That was over here. Yeah, we'll pop another one back there. Because it is about to get dark. We're just going to stick another little turret here and maybe one there. There we go. And these guys are shooting again, but they seem to be okay. So what's attacking us? Quite a bit by the looks of it. We're going to have to get these walls down pronto, but that is why I started crafting them. So the places that aren't going to be very easy to defend because they're producing a lot of pollution. Gives them a few extra seconds between the biters and your factory. Which sometimes is all you need. And so we've got plenty of belts. In fact, I'm going to put some back. I'm just going to cap this chest here. So that this backs up. So in the last episode, I also created a blueprint for half of this setup. And I will walk you guys through that. So I think, for now, we don't necessarily need a full belt of copper. Although it might be worthwhile to get one. Anyway, it's not going to give us very much at all. There we go. Let's see how many this is. If we use the copy tool, it's 26 there, so we just need another few. That should do it. In fact, we're going to balance which sides of the belt these are on just for the sake of OCD, if nothing else. And because it's only going to ever fill a full belt, and these have... Oh no, they don't. Yeah, so I need to pop one more on there. And that's just going to even out the spread. There we go. And that's going to be one full belt of copper ore. Just going to slap some power poles in that. There we go, and that's a full copper belt there. I'm going to take this down, I think, over here to the other side of the coal from the iron. And we're going to slap our blueprint down. In fact, no, we're going to take this up here just because I want it to be nearer here. So, they've recently introduced with blueprints this pressing F to flip it back and forth. So no longer do you have to make your blueprints exactly symmetrical so you can rotate them. No, you can just flip. So the first one we're going to have is going to come out here. We're going to leave it just a little bit of breathing room away from the copper patch. In fact, we're going to build it this way. Just going to make things a little bit easier. There we go, and we're going to bring in... Now obviously I'm going to have to... Oh, I messed this up a little bit. Quick stop. I'm going to have to fill in all of this myself. But just having a visual guide is incredibly handy because now I don't have to do any of the hard work of designing it. I can just fill this in and I'll come back to you guys with a fully completed furnace array and I'll talk you through how it all works, why it needs to be the way that it is in terms of ratios and stuff, and hopefully it will all make a lot of sense. There will be very few scratchy heads in the YouTube audience. So I will be back in just a second. And so as the first copper plates come out of this, I've only constructed one side for now, but you can see exactly how it works now. So the copper comes in from one side, gets split, dumped onto one side of each of these, and that's using half a belt of copper. So one half of these will essentially be flowing at all times, and the other one probably won't. It will do if it needs it, but that will be rather rare. And this keeps half a belt of copper coming out of here, so if I did this, eventually this would drain everything that's in the system, and you would see just one full half line coming out of here. But we're not going to quite connect it up like this. Going to bring it up here. Yeah, we're going to bring it up here, sorry. Where it can come under there. And our other one, which will come out over here, will be brought down. And then it will be merged. So once we've brought that across, we'll just go ahead and replace this old copper line. We'll leave it connected for now, just for those ones. And in fact, we're going to have it engaging the turrets again here. That's fine. I'm going to have a splitter here. I'm going to say input priority left, so that drags from these ones first, takes them all the way before it uses anything else. Lovely stuff. And now we don't necessarily need this filling in for now, so I'm just going to take that off, and we'll probably be able to live with this for now. This will be more than enough. So our next automation, now that we have iron and copper fully set up, we should probably get either inserters or I'm thinking assembling machines set up. But while we are doing this, I am going to craft up a few more labs, because if I remember rightly, yeah, we've only got a few more red pack sciences to complete, so I want to complete them this episode. And we're just going to daisy chain these guys up here. What will happen is, I seriously not have another power pole. There we go. Is it will feed these up the chain, and as they research, they'll all be researching, and when they run out, they'll just daisy chain. Oh, nearly dropped my cookies. Good catch there. They will pass them all the way up the chain to the last lab, and that will help just increase our speed a little bit. You notice it's going quite a lot faster now. And my neighbours are being incredibly noisy tonight. Apologies if you can hear that. Let's keep cracking on though. We've got some, so I think we need to set up a bit more production of green circuits. Although if we are just making this for personal use, we only need a few of each. So I think we can copy our little design from before. We'll paste this down. Where do we want to build our little emporium? So where would be a good spot? I think here above the iron smelters would be a good spot. Although maybe, yeah, maybe out here. We'll go here. So the first machine we're going to put in will be this. Our circuit machine. And ideally, that will feed those, and then we need an iron gear machine, sorry. So I want to do this a little bit differently. I want to use some long-handed inserters to grab the iron plates off a different belt, which will be here. And this will be the one that the circuits go on to. And I apparently have no inserters. There we go. Oh my word, there we go. And we still have no construction power poles. I think it's time for a bit of deforesting, don't you? Just chop a few trees down so we can make those. And at some point I'll just set up a... Oh my, we're getting attacked rather badly down at the stone. Let's run over there and protect it. It looks okay. I think the turrets have dealt with everything. Grab a bit of coal, because I noticed these are out. Oh, just enough, beautiful. I'll just repair these up. Did, however, get a turret, which means we need to maybe add some more over here. There we go. And so, I've got plenty of stone in there. Let's give that a little bit of a kickstart. We've got quite a few walls in there now, but that's not going to go incredibly far. In fact, we're just going to be very, very sneaky right now. This is going to look super ugly. We're just going to bring this copper out here. We'll fix a proper line for it later. Oh, and we've finished the research with that. So we've now unlocked a whole bunch of new research, like new military options, some better electrical poles that give further distance, automation 2, which is a big important one, because these second level automation machines assembly machines can now take fluid inputs, so like namely lubricant for making flying robot frames, which is always handy, and logistics 2, which gives us faster belts, amongst other things. But for now, all we can do is things with red packs, so we might as well get those out of the way. And then we're going to set up a similar thing on this side. And this guy, and this guy. They're going to be producing there we go. Nice symmetry. And then we'll put these two in here. And then all we need at this point is one there. And one on there. And one of these. So this now makes assembly machines. This now makes iron gears, as does his friend. Still haven't made the crafting poles. Electric poles, sorry. Getting all my names mixed up today. I'm going to take electricity back over to the base just to hook these guys up. And you are connected, so why are you saying you're not connected? Because I haven't actually built this power pole yet. There we go. So that, along with this, and I need some more belts from my little deposit. So that's sort of the idea of what I mean with our transport belts there. We can just go over there and grab them whenever we need. And there's always a good fair few available for us. And I forgot to put the output handles on this. There we go, that should do it. Ah, but see, I've messed this up now. Because I didn't pay attention to the fact that I had removed the belt. So this wasn't getting any iron plates. Now it is. In fact, if we wanted to get more iron plates, we can add another belt on there. Pop a light in there and a light in there. Beautiful. And then all we need at this point is a little box on the end here. So 4 stacks of assembly machines because we want a good backlog. And I think we've got time while we're here because most of these ingredients, in fact all of these ingredients, now go on to make inserters. So we just need another one of these. And I don't see why we can't copy the same setup here. Yep, that will do. Just bring it a little bit of power. And a little bit of light maybe. And then those get made into fast inserters with even more iron plate and electric circuits. So what we'll do is we'll have a chest here that collects those, and we'll have a long-handed inserter here that takes those into another assembling machine on this side. Also grabs one of them, and has a power pole here. Have a little light bulb there. And that now makes blue, and we're getting attacked. Oh, something's been destroyed. Oh dear. Okay, so they're taking out a power plant quite quickly, so we need to get over there. Take the belts, we'll be faster. This one leads pretty much directly to the power plant. Oh dear, how much destruction are we facing? Okay, so one of our turrets did survive, and it did protect most of our stuff. All we've lost is a radar and another turret. So I'm going to have to be a bit more cautious about my defences in the next episode, definitely. Because we're not going to manage to get that done today, unfortunately. Let's just pop some more turrets down. Do another one. In fact, because these are going to be here quite a lot on their lonesome, I'm going to give them full half stack each. And how are we doing for power while we're here? Loads and loads of power. Could be because we're not crafting much right now, but we'll take it. So what else do I need? I needed red inserters, which need iron plates, gear wheels. In fact, so it might be worthwhile we move this. We do something that makes a little bit more sense. We send this out here to yet another machine which makes long-handeds. This needs those and those. I think this guy needs one of those. Okay, because that's a bit too slow. We'll do is we'll add some arms in here. Drag these onto this side of the belt. There we go. We've got plenty of production of everything. And we'll have a chest for long-handed inserters too. We'll cap all of these at 2, I think. So we'll take these and we'll put them in there. And that's going to get us those, and now we just need to reinstall our assembly machine crafting. And then we'll pop the recipe in there. And that's also probably going to need a fast inserter. Although actually it does take a few seconds to craft, so we might be alright. Let's just have a little looky here. Wait for it to actually start grabbing circuits. No, so that's obviously not going to be okay. If we want them at any sort of speed, we're going to need those. And that is quite a lot of stuff being produced. Anything else on this list look interesting that we would want? I don't think so. So now though that we have these set up, we now know exactly what we need to make our next science packs. We need inserters, which we can craft just like this. And we need a transport belts, which we can craft exactly like this. And we know for therefore. We know for therefore? Okay, yeah, sure. We know that, therefore, if we do some clever belt management, we can have these and these opposite each other on a feed belt, and then have their outputs combined into some green science packs for us to make. Let's see, what else could we make? We can make landfill, which helps us cross water. Advanced material processing, that one's much faster furnaces, essential for larger bases. And solar energy, which gives us power from the sun. But like it says, useless at night time. Believe it or not. And our research, speaking of, looks like it's stopped. So I'm assuming, yeah, we've just run out of resources here. Oh no, it's still going, just very slowly. Okay, so by the next episode I will probably have hooked in this other furnace setup. And I'll let this run for a bit, make sure it fills up on everything we need. And automation machines I did not cap. Let's just run up there and do that before we have far more than we need next episode. We got a little bit of an attack down there, but we seem to be alright. So next episode we'll deal with defenses and work on green science, maybe, if we've got time. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If the next video is not out when it should be, when I've said it will be, come back to this video. Make sure you comment, where's the video, James? Because I will be pushed into making it for you, into editing it, into throwing it out there onto the internet for you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful time until the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.